Good morning, everyone. This is our sixth online session uh, in business taxation. Almost we have completed our first unit and we have started our second unit. The second unit was started by Balamurli sir, and first I want to convey my sorry for the inconveniences happened in the last live session because of some technical issues, and I could not admit some students because of time issues and because of not proper roll numbers and names used. So, really sorry for that. What are the instructions given to me? I have to follow. So, that's why I could not admit somebody. So, if you have any clarification or doubts regarding the unit 1 or any concept in taxation, you can post your doubts in the WhatsApp group. Okay. And now we are going to continue our unit 2. First, I'm going to give you a small recall, quick recall of first session handled by Balamurli sir before enter into the further topics. So, first, the income tax is a major revenue which was concerning in the direct taxation. So, the direct taxation concept, the government is receiving major income from the income tax. It is coming under the Act, Income Tax Act 1961. So there are many components we have discussed. Just I am recalling it. Income Tax Act 1961, Income Tax Act 1962, CBDT, nothing but Central Board of Direct Taxes. And Central Board of Direct Taxes is nothing but a body which looks after the administration of direct tax. CBDT is empowered to make rules for carrying out the purpose of Act. And Finance Act, nothing but Finance Minister who presents budgets in the Parliament. Once it is approved and cleared by President of India, it becomes the Finance Act. And lot of circulations and notifications, circulars that was sent by CBDT time to time to the ministers for making amendments, for making acts, for if there is any changes in the tax rates or if they are going to introduce any new taxes. For all those things, the circulars will be sent and notifications will be sent. So these are all the various components of income tax. So income tax, the purpose of income tax is nothing but to levy, to administrate, to collect and to recover the taxes based on the income earned by the citizens in a particular country. Why and how the tax money is spent? So income tax is the major revenue to the government to bring equality. Revenue is the primary objective, and to bring equality, the income tax concept has been introduced. It may be the secondary objective. Under income tax, there are various heads are there. The reason behind that is all the citizens have to be come under some topics or some heads. So the government has given, the ministry, financial ministries has given various heads, nothing but salary, income from house property, profit and gains of business or profession, capital gains, income from other sources. These are the major 5 heads. So under any one of these heads, the income will come. Whoever may be the person, under any, if I am earning, if actually in our country the lotteries are some illegal activities was totally stopped. but winning from lotteries or winning from gambling or winning from horse races. If suppose the money earned through these activities, it will all come from income from other sources. If suppose I am a salaried person, I will pay and I will pay the tax under the head salaries. If suppose I am having my own houses, I am using the house, I am self occupied, and or I rented it out, so that income will come under income from house property. If suppose I'm running a business, I'm earning some profit, that income will come under profit and gains of business. So capital gains is nothing but investment a person made in an asset. Because of that asset, I am earning some income gains, that is capital gains. So under any one heads, all my income will be there. So I have to pay the tax for the income, what are all I have earned. What are the various types of income are there? So which are all the things will be considered as income? Either it may be cash or kind, it may be a legal or illegal income, it may be a temporary or permanent income. If suppose already the income I have received for the particular year, or it is a accrual basis is nothing but I have earned the income but I didn't receive the money yet. For example, uh, I have rented my one of my property, a house, to another person. The person didn't pay the rent for the month of January, but while paying the tax for the house property, I will add the amount as a rent for the particular year. But if suppose the person paid the rent for the month of January on the upcoming month of June, but I have to pay on the January, that is as we all know, April to March is the assessment year. So on the within the March I have to pay the tax for the rent. So this is the accrual basis. So gifts maximum up to 50,000 there is no tax, and occasion to occasion the charges valuation of gifts will vary. So gifts is one of the type of that is also considered as one of the type of income. Then lump sum or installment money, whatever I am receiving, whether based on the installment I am receiving the money or the lump sum money I am receiving, that will be also considered as one of the type of income. And you have seen some definitions. The person, who are all persons according to section 2 of 31. So individuals, Hindu undivided families, association of persons, body of individuals, domestic company, foreign company, firms, LLP, cooperative society, everybody is the person. Then assessee is a person who is assessed for the tax, who is assessed for the income tax. He is the assessee. And previous year is the year for which the tax money is calculating, is the previous year. Assessment year is which year I am assessing the tax, that is the assessment year. So surcharge is nothing but the charge which was uh, received from the additional charges that was received from the tax money is the surcharge. And tax rate that is fixed by the government, every year it will change. So according to the economical situation, the tax rate will get changed. And educational church just is some 3 percentage or 5 percentage or 4 percentage. The government will charge on the total tax that will be used for the educational development purposes. So these are the various topics I think you all have discussed with the Balasa session. You all got idea about in the Balasa sessions. So today we are getting into the topic how the income tax, these under the various 5 heads are getting calculated. So under the income tax, there is a computation format for everything. Nowadays, there are a lot of websites available for calculating the taxes. So we no need to submit all our details to any chartered accountant or anybody. If we have the basic knowledge about the concept of taxes, and if we know the various websites, various government approved websites clearly, even we can calculate all the tax amount what we have to pay on the website itself. So like that, in a particular website, how the income tax was calculated was given very clearly. So that we are going to see the next few slides. Okay.